Advertisement. After a series of intense 4-hour auditions, actress Rebecca Breeds found out she landed the starring role in Clarice in a very fitting and slightly creepy way. True to the new show's source, my husband and I drove to Malibu and we were sitting at a cafe, and within about 2 minutes, I got a phone call from co-creators, Alex Kurtzman and Jenny Lumet. Breeds, 33. I pick up the phone and I just hear silence. And then all I hear is, "Hello." That's how they told me I got the role, and I absolutely lost it. Just could get push notifications with news, features and more. Follow and yell, get the latest updates on this topic in your browser notification. Nods to Hannibal Lecter's memorable greeting from Silence of the Lambs aside, Breeds continues to be thrilled with the role in filming the spin-off series, which takes place 1 year after the events in the Oscar-winning 1993 film. Here's 5 things you need to know about the up-and-coming star. This guy came to our local church and told the story about how Jesus calms the storm. Breeds. And he was drawing on paper with charcoal. That's how he was illustrating the story. He was doing the wind with the charcoal, narrating, and the rain was coming down, and the lightning struck. And I was so enthralled with the story that I just jumped up and did this big, kaboom. I just had to embody the lightning, and the whole church just started and I was like, whoa, oh my gosh, I love this. My mom and dad were always so on board and incredibly supportive, says the Sydney, Australia. We were just middle-class suburban people. We didn't really have any access to this industry. I didn't even know you could make a job out of it. My dad joined a drama group because I was too young and they wouldn't take me, but they'd take me if dad became So both my parents were amazing. I think they just knew that I wouldn't be happy doing anything, so they just were really supportive. I was really lucky. The day I found out about Clarice, he was waiting to hear about something as well, she says about her husband, Luke Mitchell, whom she met while starring together on Australian soap Home, and we just couldn't function. I'm like, I can't think about anything. Let's just go for a drive. We drove to Malibu and we were sitting at a cafe. After I got the call and ran back in the restaurant, obviously we ordered champagne straight away. And then that night he found out he got his role in the new CW series, The Republic of. So it was one of the craziest days of my life. My favorite part about the accent is that it just brings the character home, explains. You just switch into the accent. It's like, boom, I'm Clarice Starling. And at the end of the day, you leave the accent behind and I'm Australian again. I'm like, ah. It creates a differentiation between her life and my life. Her life is very intense, so it's a really good tool for me just as a person. But it's also fun. I love it, Breeds continue. I love how it feels in my mouth. I love how it completely creates a different. And it's funny, I can't give anyone a lot of science to how I did it. I just listened to it and then I just kind of did it and it worked. Sometimes it's just a bit of magic. Some accents just really work with you more than others, and this one just sits in my mouth so easily and it's really fun to do. It's so thick. It's something that it's really fun to speak with. So yeah, I loved it. We did quite rigorous eye training because that visual part of the storytelling is so important, and you know how hard she has to work to break through the glass ceilings to even be there. It has to be so apparent. So technique was so important. So we did a lot of training, especially with Luca de Oliveira, who played him, and I did a lot of training together, doing our quick draws and how to hold the gun and where to hold your finger when you're not. We were clearing rooms together and kicking indoors and learning how to handcuff, all really cool stuff. I love that physical element. I love stunts and things, so that was really fun. Clarice premieres Thursday at 10 p.m. E.T. on CBS.